Hello, Internet. Welcome to my run of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Chapter 10, or Episode 10. Not Chapter 10.
Hey!
That was a couple chapters ago.
Anybody out there?
Barrett! I think I hear him up ahead.
Hey! Can anybody hear me?
Here goes.
And push!
Marlene. Marlene. Marlene! Marlene! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all! Marlene. Marlene.
It was us. We did this.
No. You can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
The hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did? You sure? Hey, where you going?
Alright. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna go verify that Marlene is safe.
How could this happen?
When is help going to be routed?
I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
In my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright. You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
There's another little detail I've
It's
noticed
nothing.
about Sephiroth from the
go.
first chapter. Right up to now, and every time we see him after. I don't know if it was intended, or if it's supposed to
Wait.
mean something
Over there.
about his character. But
What
if
the
you
hell are
look
they
at his
doing here?
eyes when he appears in like a
Good
close-up,
jobs, probably.
his pupils
Just
are
focus
not
on seeing
round
Marlene
like
again.
humans. They're
Nothing
slit
else.
vertically like the snakes. I don't know if that was just a creative choice on the part of the character creators, or if that's supposed to imply something deeper about the Sephiroth we encounter here in the game.
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah. Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid.
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
That's gonna take a lot of sifting through rubble.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
No, actually, I think we're going a little faster. Or is he going as fast as we are?
There was this rumbling, and then all of a sudden...
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
We have reached the grotto of Sector 5.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene. She's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress
She's sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Oh,
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
At least the developers were nice enough not to litter the stairs with traps, like earlier, when you had to sneak out of the house.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh. Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the bar definitely survived having a giant metal section of the city fall on it from 300 meters or 400 meters up.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
First it was all like shaking, then it was all... So, what are we gonna do if our plate...
She knows more than her stuff. She knows your stuff, their stuff, everyone's.
I swear, I'll never gamble.
And now, what do we do?
My ears are still ringing from it.
Over there.
That was one good point of the game design right there. If the game didn't stop and have Cloud point that entrance out, I don't know about everyone else, but I would have ran right past it probably every time.
Alright, let's keep moving. Ain't nothing to worry about.
Good news, we don't have to mess with the cranes anymore. It's a big plus here.
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through, but it's our only shot. Won't be tough.
Of course not.
Not bad. We're ready for anything.
Show us what you got. Keep it coming. I'm ready.
One step at a time, huh? Won't even need to try.
Confident, ain't we? And don't come back. What now?
Time to get serious. Let's dance, asshole.
Here goes this shit right here.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
I completely forget what way we were going. Based on the explosion, I'm gonna guess this way. Or I could be wrong. And I am. Pretty sure. It's like 6 in the morning in real time, so I'm gonna excuse myself from that. Here we go. This is the right way. This is the way.
Take it out. Was never in doubt. That's going all out. You're good at this.
Told you so.
Not so fast! You want to come through here, you'll need to provide due compensation! You were dead!
How aren't these guys dead?
Friends of yours?
You're good at this.
Told you so.
I do hope that's the last we see of them. Tell me I ran back. I did. Thank you. Yes. Let's take a look. Ran right past this before. So even though this game isn't truly open world, they do have little things hidden throughout it. So if it's your first run, you're going to want to pay attention to the borders of the area you're in. When I say borders, I don't even know what kind of accent that is.
Finally.
No more playing nice. We make a decent team.
Who would have thought,
Over there!
huh? That a way out?
I'm almost afraid.
Better be a way out.
Tifa,
Come on.
Now, some people might have complained about lengthening areas like this that were literally just one screen in the old game, but littering it with enemies, that's really the best way to change a turn-based fighting game to a real-time game. Like
Does it look
this.
like we can go this way? No. There's monsters everywhere.
And yeah, running from one end of the map to the other can get annoying, but it's a good way to build experience on your first few runs before you hit level 50.
Wymer! You're alive!
Still in one piece?
Who else made it out?
Literally, no
I wish
one.
I knew. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just glad you survived. Gives me hope for the others.
Oh, I wouldn't get my hopes too high.
This is bad. We need able-bodied men and women. This is bad.
And this is the underground path that Aerith was taking Cloud to earlier in the game before we got sidetracked to save Tifa from Corneo.
Okay. Let's see what's on the other side.
Finally, I can
I wouldn't be in a hurry to see what's on the other side.
Sector 6 is right over there.
Though one misstep and you might find out sooner than we want.
I hadn't made it out. Say that. Things will work out. They always have.
Again?
That one was a lot closer.
I suppose you're
Hello?
This was
Is there anyone out there that needs
and
some
it's not
help?
like we had a lot of money saved up.
My God.
Just a little more. Come on. Come on.
It won't budge. Make room.
Morrow!
You're alive.
With me. Ready?
Great job, guys.
Thank you. I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you. So, what now?
Don't know. Find something, anything to do.
Been back to the bar yet?
No.
Maybe you should go take a look?
Okay. First the bar, then the rest.
Careful. The roads are a mess. Watch your step or you'll wind up in a hole.
Hello? Anybody out there?
I take it that little Marlene's safe and sound?
Well, I would not expect to find a whole heck of a lot here.
Hey! We're here to help! If you can hear me, shout! Can you hear me? Anyone there?
Yeah, you look up here, you can see the entire section that was dropped
Hey! Hey!
on the Sector 7 storms. And it's all open sky now.
If you can hear me, shout! Can you hear me? Anyone there?
Well, it's a good thing no one was in the bar.
Tifa.
Get back!
Shit.
Hear that?
That's Wedge's cat.
What?
Let's follow it.
That is the most reasonable thing I've heard in the last half hour.
Ready? 1, 2, 3!
I'm real happy that wall did not fall on the cat.
Is this all that's left of Wedge's place?
What's this? We're going down the hole.
Hey!
All
We're
right,
coming down!
down the
Stay
rabbit
right
hole
where you are.
to Wonderland.
This place reeks of Shinra.
Really reeks of Shinra. Was the giant company logo on the industrial wall your first clue, or did I notice
Wedge?
that first?
Wedge!
Well, I would say those rumors from the beginning of the game about a facility underground
Shout if you
Sector
can hear
7
me!
is
Hey!
little more than a rumor. Yeah,
There's
I
no
would say
path, you gotta make one.
we can jump that up the list from rumor to fact.
Suck on this!
And one quick change to make. Actually, two quick changes. Get rid of that. We don't need to pray because we're not on hard mode. We'll take that from Cloud because I don't think we'll be seeing him for a while. And one more thing to take from Cloud. And give Tifa the nice things.
Must be a secret Shinra facility. And don't come back! You really want to throw down with me? And there you have it. You really want to throw down with me? Choke on it, asshole! Oh yeah, another one in the bag. Duh! How long it take him to build all this beneath our feet? You going down, one way or another. Yeah! See ya! Catch you sleeping? Ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely a research facility. So, safe to say that this is where the albino mutt from Chapter 2
you think
came
they dug halfway to hell?
What was that?
Suck on this! You really want to throw down with me? Oh, we're done here!
I don't think I ever grabbed this. Oh, there you go. So if this is your first run, that's a good place to pick up 2 Mega Potions. Okay, let's not go.
Not going down without a fight.
Not yet.
Like that. Ain't got nothing on me.
That thing sounds angry. God, look at the T-Rex.
You really want to throw down with me?
We do not need hearts.
See ya! And there you have it. You really want to throw down with me? Oh yeah, another one in the bag. Duh! just no escape in the mist there.
Nope, they pretty much own all of Midgar, which you should have already known.
You really want to throw down with me? I'm really gonna enjoy burning it all down.
You might need more than fire.
Tifa! Hey! Tifa!
Barry!
You okay?
To tell you the truth, not really. I think there's a mess around here somewhere. Can you take care of it?
I got you. Ah! Yeah. Sorry.
This reminds me of the Seeker Swarms from Mass Effect 2.
Ha! Bingo!
Where's Cloud?
I don't know.
Well, he can take care of himself. We've got bigger issues.
Yes, he can.
All right. Gotta go find Wedge. Come on. Duh!
I'm afraid to ask, but did you just shoot your way in here?
Yeah. Work, didn't it?
Not that!
Time for a serious ass whooping.
Would kill for a shower.
If I gotta climb another damn ladder.
Oh, there are several.
You asked for it!
How'd you like that? See ya!
I got this!
Alright. I don't think we've seen Tifa's limit break yet. Let's have a look at it.
No more games! It's over! Hot! Give him your all! Fine!
Oh, we're done here.
Hey, you think Wedge is holding up okay?
Of course he is. He's a lot tougher than people think. Probably sleeping soundly, dreaming about his jet.
We should treat him to a nice meal when he gets back. His choice.
Give it up!
Huh, and don't come back.
If by sleeping soundly you meant laying unconscious on the floor, yeah.
Ain't nothing we can't handle.
Gotta work together! Too late! Fine! Stop!
Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little?
Gotta stay on my toes if
dial
I'm
it
gonna
up.
make it out of here alive.
All numbers 211. Probably should have stopped and rested on the bench, but oh well. We'll live.
Wait!
It's good to see. The cat is safe.
He's okay.
You sure?
I was
Making
real
me
concerned
worry
the
like
cat
that.
might have gotten hurt on
I'd
the
kick
floor.
your ass if you didn't look like shit. Thank God.
Thank you. Okay, let's go.
Sure. Yep, it's you, all right.
What is this?
Barrett!
It's a trap.
The hell is this thing?
God, it's like an army of venoms.
Check out this shit right here! You got this! Now, of course there's more!
You good?
Like you even gotta ask!
I might be getting ahead of things. I am. Okay, I'm gonna take one of those snacks out. Nice miss.
Gotcha! Yeah! Gotcha!
That thunder I hear?
Feel the heat!
Getting real tired of this shit!
This is ridiculous!
We gotta close that duct! Chief, you're up!
Okay. That's why I
Okay,
ran.
cover me!
So you gotta go through 2 phases before you can run up the stairs.
Hey, Mom!
Nice catch. Great. Got Hulk Venom here.
There! Watch yourself!
Need my help, do you? Joke on I'm
I
counting
got
on
it.
you!
It's using its friends as weapons? Hot stuff! Get back!
All that's left is to deal with these 3. Gotta hold people's hands, well, that sure looks like a weak point to me.
Hopefully that finishes it. I think it will. Goodbye.
Cloud!
About time, Murph.
You're
Alright, that
Late
slash
to the party
should have
and
cut
you
the
giving
thing in
me
half
orders?
diagonally. I'm real disappointed in the animation.
Hell yeah! So how'd you manage to track us down?
followed the trail of bullet holes. There's nobody else I know who leave that kind of mess.
Alright, so let's have a look in
Suck
here.
on this! Huh!
There we go. Now we can have a look in there.
Oh god. Were those...
People?
At one time.
Yeah. That's the Shinra I know.
Cloud?
I guess fate didn't want Cloud and the gang going in there yet.
What the hell was that?
We need to get him somewhere safe. Everything else can wait until after.
Agreed. Let's go.
Cloud.
Good kitty.
Good kitty. I didn't even time it like that on purpose.
I want you to take Wedge back for me. I'm gonna look around for the others.
I
He
didn't
made
even
it,
know
didn't he?
Cloud said good kitty at that point.
They could still be alive.
I saw them both at the pillar. Jesse and Biggs. Saw how bad they were hurt. I'm sorry, but
Don't.
They've returned to the planet.
They were supposed to return to us. But if we stop now, they'll never let us live it down. So, we carry that weight. I'm sorry. I truly am. We had no other place to go, and...
I would never leave a wounded man out on the street.
Elmira, I know what you said, but you have to let us go after Aerith.
Not this again.
We found an underground Shinra lab, where they've done human testing. This wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last. I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists. Especially to that son of a bitch, Hojo. We're all just numbers and meat to him.
Enough!
But...
Please, I need some time to think. You've all had a long day. Why don't you go upstairs and get some rest?
So this here, this is the cutscene that I was talking about in earlier chapters. Based on my choices, I'm getting Aerith's cutscene. And that's not an accident. I chose this one intentionally.
How is this? Is this a dream?
Maybe. You tell me.
You okay?
Don't I look it? I used to live in the Shinra building, back when I was really little.
Your mom told us.
Right. So it kind of feels like I've gone back to my childhood home, you know? Honestly, it's not that bad.
So what? You want to stay?
Come on, Cloud. Don't be silly.
Your mom's really worried too.
Two? So you're worried about me?
Of course I am.
I'm sorry about that. Really.
Is that...
Everyone dies eventually.
I suppose.
So we need to make the most of the time we have. To live our lives the way we want to live. Every minute, every moment matters.
I'll remember that.
Good. So...
You need to embrace this moment. Right?
I'm glad I met you, Cloud. I really am. I'm grateful for all the words we've shared, for all the moments and the memories. You've made me more happy than you know. And I'll always cherish what you've given me. But whatever happens, you can't fall in love with me. Even if you think you have, it's not real.
Do I get a say in all this?
It's almost morning. Time to go.
I'm coming for you.
If that's what you want. Thank you.
You've done more for us than we deserve. I won't forget this. If you ever need anything, all you gotta do is holler.
Happy to help out, however I can.
Elmira.
I've been thinking about what you said.
She's calling out to me. I can feel it.
We all can. So please. She's our friend. We have to help her.
I always knew it was coming. Knew that one day I'd have to say goodbye to my baby girl. But not yet. Please, bring her back to me.
Daddy!
Marlene.
Are you going?
I'm sorry, honey. I wish I didn't have to. I wish I could be with you all the time. I really do. But if I stay here, I can't fight out there. Some bad people are trying to hurt the planet. And Daddy and his friends are trying to stop those bad people. The slums, your friends, the whole planet. It's Daddy's job to protect it. And that's why I've got to go. You remember that nice girl who came to find you? Well, now we have to go find her. And when we bring her home, you need to say thank you, okay?
Okay. That girl, she was kinda...
What?
nothing. You should help her.
We will.
You'll come back, right?
Of course, I promise.
Okay. You can go.
Barrett.
She's tougher than me. All right, time to get some payback.
Don't forget why we're doing this.
I know. To rescue Aerith.
All right.
So,
that'll
how are
conclude
we
episode
supposed to get
10.
topside? With everything that's happened, the trains still aren't running.
Well, we could walk along the tracks.
The city's on high alert. All the roads and public transit have probably been locked down by now.
So what's the plan then? You know another way up?
No, but I think I know someone who might.
You mean Corneo?
So that cutscene with Aerith there, it wasn't as meaningful to the theory that she knows what's going to happen as the events of the game unfold as the other things I pointed out in other chapters, but the overall tone of the conversation was extremely foreboding. Or foreshadowing, rather. I just think the whole overall dialogue there just really supplements that she knows what happens after everybody leaves Midgar. That whole thing, Aerith knowing what's going to happen, combined with some other things that are going to happen from here on out through the rest of this game, have led me to conclude something about Part 2 and any other upcoming parts of this remake, which I'll get into as those aspects start to come out in this game. But like I said, that's a wrap for 10, and catch you on 11.